Hey guys, good evening, beautiful people. Can you guys hear me? How are you? How's everybody? You're welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today again. It's another day and another dollar. Have you subscribed? If you have not yet subscribed, please ensure that you do so. We need that. Thanks for all your support. So please make sure you subscribe. If you hit on the bell sign, you get notification whenever I come online. Even though YouTube can be funny, sometimes they don't send notification, but you have more chances of getting notification if you put the bell sign on. And please do give this video a thumbs up before you come in. All right, thank you so much. So I have a young lady tonight. Her name is Ella. She's going to tell us about her story. Thank you everyone for making this a very, very safe place for people to come and share their life issues. As usual, it's not about blaming anybody. It's not about shaming anybody. Like Dr. Ade told us yesterday, we all make mistakes. And she has a story to tell, and she also has a reason why she wants to tell the story, right? So she contacted me. When she contacted me a few days ago, she was like, she just started sending me pictures. And for the first time, you know, usually when people come, they're like, oh, please hide my identity. Please hide my identity. But I'm telling you, this woman just said, you know, she wanted to even come to speak to us directly. But she's very emotional. She was like, Auntie B, I'm going to break down. You know, I don't want to break down on camera. So please, can I use my picture? I said, yes, why not? And a lot of people will use like a pseudonym, but she has decided to use her name for, you know, good reasons. Because her case was, I had to even prioritize this. There were other people that I had booked today to do the show with, but I had to quickly appeal to them because I believe her case is more serious and she needs a lot of support from us. Thank you so much to everyone on this platform. The good that you are doing to your fellow sisters, to your fellow brothers that come on this show, it will never go in vain. The Lord will reward you. There's been so much support for people. I thought there was support for, you know, success in Canada. Then blessing came from Germany. Oh my God. The Obodo fam in Germany, you guys are super amazing. The kind of support that Blessing has gotten, everybody's reaching out to her, calling her, encouraging her. It's been amazing. Thank you so much, everyone. So this is Ella, and I've managed to get. We decided to do it on WhatsApp call since her phone is acting up. So she's going to tell us her story. I wanted to quickly let you guys know that the first time that she contacted me, she sent me a picture of a broken ankle. I actually said I was going to show that picture. I don't know if I put it in the studio. If I didn't put it in the studio, I'll upload it when she's narrating her story. Her ankle was completely bandaged. I was like, what is this? She said, Auntie, this is my ankle. It's broken. My husband did this to me. I'm in shelters. When a woman is suffering from any sort of, you know, she's fleeing from domestic violence, this is where the social services or police will put them. Okay? So she's currently in shelter. And for the first time, I have somebody who is actually living in my city. She's in London, so which is good. So I'm calling out to all Londoners. If you live in the UK, this is our own opportunity to show that we too, we can care about somebody in need, right? Her ankle was completely, it was bandaged. What happened? She said my husband broke her ankle. Anyway, let me not tell the story for her, even though I know some part of the story. Say hello to Ella, my people.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
You're welcome, Ella. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, we are listening. Tell us.
Okay, my name is Stella David Morowe. I'm a mother of one and I'm 27 years old. Currently, I'm in the refuge.
Okay, you are in the refuge. Okay, carry on.
So I didn't hear your question.
So tell us your story. Yeah, just narrate it from the beginning.
Okay, it all started in 2015. Then I was rounding up my project in a polytechnic in Nigeria. So this family friend of mine, this is my ex-husband, came from the UK and met me in Nigeria. He asked me if I have a boyfriend then. I told him yes. So he said that he will be paying me if I can sack my boyfriend. I'm like, why? He asked me if it was serious. I said no, that it's not serious. He said okay, that he wants to marry me. I said okay, that's fine. Then that 2015, he went back to the UK. Then 2016, we were just talking on the phone. So he came back to Nigeria for my introduction. Then 2016 March, we did a traditional marriage and court wedding, which he took me to Lagos for to do my visa then. So at Lagos, they said I have to write IELTS exams before I can come to the UK. So he said he can't wait, that he's coming back to the UK, that maybe when I pass the exams, he will come back for me. So when I passed the exams, he came back. Then the friend was like in Lagos, oh, this your wife, when you get to UK, just give her below. He said, no, all the money I spent, she has to come and work and give me the money back. So I was like, am I owing you? He said, no, because all the money I'm spending, you have to give me back. I said, okay, that's fine. But to be honest, I was sad. I'm like, is this marriage, or is just taking me to UK to work and give him money? So that's fine. If that's what he wants, no problem. Then
hold on, Ella. Did you leave your boyfriend for her because for this man? We are going to ask this man to come and tell his own side of the story. Okay? Are you ready for it, right? Okay, that's why I put his picture here. So I have his name. I'm going to tell you guys his name. So people who knows him, because I tried to call him. She doesn't have his number. She said he's blocked her. So we want him to come. Okay? We want him to come so that he will tell his part of the story. I want to ask you, did you leave your boyfriend for UK husband?
No. Because we were not serious. Me and my boyfriend is just like boyfriend in the university. So we were not serious, which he asked me, is this serious? I said no.
Okay. So after your marriage, you went to Lagos. Okay. Go on.
Because after the traditional marriage, we went to Lagos for the visa, which he came back to the UK. Then I was waiting for my passport to come out. Then 2017, November, my passport came out. Then he asked me to come to the UK. When I arrived, everything was fine, to be honest. It was when I got pregnant, he was angry.
Okay, why was he angry when you got pregnant?
Because he said he did not bring me to the UK to give birth. He brought me here to work and give him money so we can buy property in Nigeria. So I was like, okay, I'm sorry. Maybe after this one, I will not give birth again. Because he was beating me when I told him I was pregnant. So I had to beg him that, okay, I'm sorry. Maybe after this one, I will do implants 10 years if that's what you want. He said, no, the only way you can have kids is maybe when you give birth, you send the baby back to Nigeria when he's 1 year old. I accepted then.
Okay.
Because I was pregnant with him.
When you came from Nigeria, were you sleeping together? You were sleeping with him as your husband?
Yeah.
Did you and him
September and came back?
No, when you got to the UK, you were sleeping in the same bedroom?
Yes.
Did you and him did you discuss about having children, birth control, or anything like that?
No, he didn't tell me about anything, no.
Did he tell you that he didn't want children when you came from Nigeria to join him?
No.
So you were...
Because when I got pregnant, he said he didn't want. I said, okay, how am I supposed to know if you didn't tell me? Okay, I'm sorry, since it's my fault. So after this one, I will not do it again. He said no, that the only way there will be peace is when the baby is like 1 year old. I will agree first to send the baby to Nigeria. So I told him, my parents are late. Who do I send my baby to? And the family didn't want him to marry me because of the tribe.
Right.
So I told him, if your family don't like me, how are they going to look after my child? He said, no, we have to send him. I said, okay, that's fine. During the pregnancy, he was still angry that this is not the plan. That I was not able to work. I said, okay, fine. I know how to make it. I told my church member that she should look for a work, like a job for me to be doing. Because he was not able to, like he was not willing to help. I asked him if you can get me a job. That's fine. I don't mind. I can work with this pregnancy since it's not that far. He said, no, don't worry. Just stay at home. I said, no, because every time the family called him from Nigeria, we say, you know, my wife is not working. So I was like a disgrace in the house. I said, it's better I look for a job. Don't worry, I'm fine.
How long were you in the UK before this happened? How long were you here before you got pregnant and all this happened? How long were you here for? Was it immediately you came back, you got pregnant, or how long was it?
We got Nigeria September 2017. So we got me pregnant in Nigeria September and came back to the UK.
Okay, so you were pregnant in Nigeria.
Okay. I came with 2 months pregnancy.
Oh,
which I told him from Nigeria. He said no. couldn't believe it. So when I came to the UK, collected my urine and went to the hospital to test. So when he found out that it's true, that was when my problem started. So he would beat me, lock me in the house and go to work with the key.
Carry on.
Then sometimes my church member will call me if I'm not coming to church. I'll tell them that my husband has gone to work with the key, that there's no way I can come to the church. So one of my church members came to the house and asked him, how much is key? Or God, just cut one key and give her. Now, look, she's pregnant. What if she's in labor? He said, okay, I'll cut the key. See, the guy gave it. He did not give me the key. You just lock me in the house, go to work until he comes back. That's when I can go out.
Okay.
Then when I was about 8 months pregnant.
Carry on.
There was a day I was about going to church. So I asked him, can you drop me? He said, wait. I waited. After the call, he said, oh, my sister said you shouldn't go to church. I'm like, what is it? Every time your sister, they're in Nigeria. I got married to you, not your sister. If you don't want me to go to church, just tell me. Then every time you tell me your sister said you shouldn't go to church, don't make friends with Yoruba people. They will tell you to leave me. I'm like, why will they tell me to leave you? Why are you scared?
So you said the tribe was one of the issues. What tribe is your husband? What tribe are you?
He's Bayelsa and I'm Akwa Ibom.
Okay, he's from Bayelsa and you are from Akwa Ibom. Yes. So he was saying that if you go to church, you will see Yoruba people.
Yes, I shouldn't go to church. I should stop going to church. If he catches me and I'm making friends with Yoruba people, that's the day he will deport me. I said, okay, fine, I will not make friends with Yoruba people. I'm sorry. What about other tribes? He said, don't go to church. My sister said you shouldn't go to church. I said, okay, no problem. But I was angry. I said, but you should have told me it's you, not your sister that's in Nigeria. That was the first time he beat me up. Then I was about 8 months pregnant. I collapsed. So when I woke up from the floor, I was like, what happened? He said, nothing. He was just laughing.
Okay, so this is Ella. This is her leg. That's the leg she sent to me. You can see the ankle there. They had to put something to hold it together there. Carry on, Ella. We can hear you.
Then after that one, he said I should delete my Facebook page. He doesn't want to see me on Facebook. I should stop the church. Still yet, he refused to cut the key for me. I'm like, okay, what if I'm pregnant? He said if I'm pregnant, like if I'm in labor, I should call him on WhatsApp call. I said, but if I call you, you don't pick my call. What will happen to me? He said, just call on WhatsApp call. I said, okay, fine. The day the labor started, he left me in the house and went to work. I said, this is labor. He said, yes, I know. When it's serious, call me.
He left you in the house when you were in labor.
Sorry?
He left you in the house when you were in labor.
Yes, I went to work. It was a Sunday morning.
Okay, somebody in the comment. Hold on, Ella. Don't worry, we'll get through your story. Somebody is saying, report him to the police. Why did you not? Did you know that if somebody is beating you in this part of the world, that you can actually call the police? Or why did you not report to the police?
Because my church member was saying I shouldn't tell anybody that they will pray about it.
Your church member told you not to tell anybody. When you told them your husband was beating you, you are fresh from Nigeria. Your pastor's wife told you not to tell anybody that they will pray about it.
Yeah, they said they will put him in prayer.
They will put the man in prayer, and you told them he was beating you.
Yes, even sometimes I'll go to church with injuries on my body. They will say, don't worry, it will change, it will change. At the point I got angry, I stopped going to the church.
Guys, can you just hear how devilish some of these churches are? Can you just see this kind of wickedness in high places in Nigerian churches? Not all of them, but most of them. Can you just see how they encourage and support suppression of weaker people? People who have no voice. Pastor's wife say, don't do anything. Stay there. They will pray about it. He will change. Okay. Right. Carry on. So yeah.
I had to call my church member that I'm in labor and there's nobody to take me to the hospital. So she said, what of your husband? I said, he's gone to work. They said, okay, they're coming. 2 of them came to the house and picked me to the hospital.
You said you were already in labor before he left to work.
Yes. The labor started around 5 o'clock. Then he went to work around 7 o'clock. I told him. He said, okay, fine. If it's serious, call my neighbor. I'm like, okay, fine. Just drop me in your neighbor's house first because I know you will lock the door. So he said, okay, come out. I did not even carry my hospital bag. I just rushed and he dropped me in my neighbor's house. our neighbor's house. Then I went to work. So my neighbor was about going to church. She didn't go to church because she had to stay with me in the house while my husband went to work. So when it was serious, around 11 o'clock, I had to call my church members because this my neighbor I was staying with, she didn't have a car. So my church member, two of them came to take me to the hospital. The same hospital he works. So when we got to the hospital, they called him to come out. He refused.
So this man works in the hospital. What job did he tell you he was doing in the hospital again?
He said assistant nurse.
How many of you are in the UK here, please? Which job do they call assistant nurse? He's uneducated. So which work did they do? When we never see professor, they do. Which work did they do?
They told him at the hospital to take paternity leave from here. He refused.
No offense to all carers and support worker, but I'm boiling in my spirits. Yeah, I'm really, really boiling in my spirits. Okay? A lot of people failed her. Yeah? A lot of people failed her. The man that brought her here took advantage of her innocence, you know, abused the living daylight. That's why he no fit marry here now. That's why he went to Nigeria to go and look for a small girl, because he knows UK, any UK woman he tries that nonsense with, go lock him up. Okay? When you know they say that they call police, me I they say make people no call police. When it comes to abuse, you call the ambulance. The ambulance sent police, yeah, because they all work together. Emergency services, ambulance, police, and fire brigade. So once you call them, they will share the information. So now tell me, Ella, why are you here today? Tell me why you are here today. What do you want from this whole thing? Because right now you say you are in refuge.
Even when I left, the abuse was still the same, because I left to the refuge. They asked him to be paying child maintenance. He said, "Oh, that's not my child."
He said that?
So, yes, he denied his son. But when they called him the first time, he said you will be paying £30. They said, "No, you have to pay 12% of your income." He said, "Okay, that's fine, I will pay." Now, when they told him the money, he said, "No, it's not my child." They asked me to bring a marriage certificate if we were still married when I gave birth, and the birth certificate. So,
somebody is finally speaking the language that I understand. Me natural beauty. Finally, this is what I've been waiting for. This man is sick. He's not well. Serious underlying mental health problem. And now somebody they talk with you in 1 year. He's not well mentally.
I think so, Auntie, because after beating me, he will cry on top of it. I'm like, you go beat me, finish, still they cry. Now, which one be this now?
How can somebody leave his wife that is on labor and go to work? He's a support worker. He's not a doctor. He's not a physician. He's not a consultant that will say, "Oh, I schedule surgery today. Oh, if I don't go, the people will die." Nothing like that. Oh, you know what support workers they do? They support the nurses. They support the nurses, like maybe they want to do patient transfer, you know, they want to take blood pressure and things like that. That's what they do in hospitals. So it's not one babanla job like that he has. That is one important job that he can say he cannot take a day off. To leave your wife in labor and go to work, this is the height of which.
This child, the same thing. Nobody to take me back home. I had to wait till he has his break time.
How did you manage to look after the child, since this is your first child and nobody here to support you? How did you even learn how to bathe a child, feeding and things like that? How did you manage by yourself?
Sometimes my sister would call me around 11 o'clock in the morning. She's like, "Are you eating?" I said, "No." She said, "Just boil hot water." Then my church member that was like in this, maybe the next street with me, she would just drop the children at school. Then she would come around 11 o'clock to help me bathe the baby while I cook. And this person, my husband, any day he has off, instead of him to cook in the house, he will tell me, "Oh, I'm going to my friend's place, Jagaban, I'm going to cook for him. He said he doesn't have stew and soup." I say, "Hey,
he has a friend that is cooking for
friends."
Huh? Which friend?
Yes.
Male or female?
Female. No, male, sorry.
Aha. Okay. Junior, are you here? You can hear story. We were talking story that day. Oh. Junior, where is Junior? Is Junior here? I saw his comment earlier on. Junior, this is what we're talking about that day. Oh. He's going to a male friend to go and cook for a male friend.
And I'm here. There's no food. It's my church member that's bringing food for me for a week.
Okay. What does that tell us, my people? You guys know. He's cooking for a man. You know, cook for a wife.
Yes.
These are some of the issues we're discussing that day. Oh, that pressure will make them to go and marry a woman they will hate. Violence will now enter into it because they don't like woman. They're not like woman.
That is true, because when all through my pregnancy, he will not touch me. Never. He will say, "Just forget about sex." So then I said, "Okay, no problem. I'll forget. He said the only way we can do sex is if I accept the other way around.
No baton. No baton.
I said I'll not do it.
That's why he was beating you. Where Junior now? Junior no dey here. They pay me saying no dey here. Junior was here alone. This one not be maybe. He said he wanted to do the other way around. My people now they hear story.
Every time we tell me, I don't like these people where they work like women. I don't want to use that word. Of your channel.
You know,
like these people where they work like women, but you won't do like them. I'm not doing.
You not agree?
So forget about them now. I will never touch you in this house as far as I'm concerned. I said, okay, leave them. I'll not do that one. If it's the one, that one.
Shana here.
Because if I came to this UK, this is friend. I've never seen him with a woman till today as I speak. Every time he's going to go for that guy. Every time. Okay,
Lobaton. He has a guy friend that they are very close. He's going to cook.
I don't work with Yoruba people, but this his friend is Yoruba.
They say you have a male friend that you are so close to. We don't discriminate here. Whatever you like, you do. Is your body, is your life. But don't go and marry a woman to cover face so that your people will think you are married. And then you bring her here and enslave her. You want her to sleep with you the way she's not comfortable with. Because that's the way you want. And you will not cook for her, you will not care for her. You go outside and be cooking for your male friend.
Okay, I'm going to cook for Jagaban. It's okay, no problem.
The friend is called the friend Jagaban. He will go to the friend's house. Do you follow him to go and visit Jagaban? No?
Eh? So I asked him, the guy should learn from you. It's not every time you should be going home. You should look for a girlfriend. I said, it concern you. What girlfriend? Since I came to the UK, I've not seen that his friend with a woman before, never. It's the two of them every time. They're going to London, the two of them. He said, we're going to buy meat. I said, let me follow now. I've not seen anywhere in London. Since I came, he said, I'll take you to London Bridge. Till the day I left, he did not carry me to that.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. You go to London Bridge. London Bridge is not going anywhere. London Bridge has been there since we came. Before we came, it's been there for thousands of years. It's there. You will go. Don't worry. London Bridge is there. You will go. But we want to talk about this behavior, my people. On Sunday, come on, sisters, you are here, ba? We brought Junior here. Junior is back. And Junior was talking to us about how men are hiding. Oh, it's once you visited Nigeria, you got pregnant before you come here. Yes. So
when I came here, I told him I'm pregnant. That was the last day we had sex. He said the only way I can do anything with you is at the back.
Oh. He said, if I don't do it the other way, I'm not interested.
Yes.
Okay. And you said no.
Yes. At this point, he would sleep on the living room while me and I was just upstairs until I gave birth. The same thing. Till the day the police carried me from the house. No sex. He stays downstairs. I'm upstairs.
Right. Okay. Now, that is not even whether he's sleeping with you, he's not sleeping with you, is not my problem. My problem is the fact that this leg dislocated, yeah? In fact, okay, now you were telling me that there's a reason why you want to share this story. You said there's a reason why you want to share this story. Tell me again why you wanted this story to be heard, apart from the help that you are looking for. Yeah, because I'm going to ask that we support you. Thank God. This is what we always do here. We always get people to support those who come here. But there was another reason you wanted to share this story and why you were so bold to put your face out there and everything.
Yes, because I just want other Nigerian women to know that it's not everyone that comes from the UK or abroad that said, I want to marry you and love you. It's not love. It's either they're bringing you to use you to work and collect the money, or it's another way. Because mine, I won't say it was love, to be honest.
Did you work? Did you work at all since you came? Have you worked?
I just, because the meeting was too much at home, I just asked my church member if she can look for a job for me, since he was not willing to help. So she said, what can I do? I said, okay, I can make hay. So she introduced me to one girl who was going to her office to be making hay. So she would pay me daily. Then one day, I was working for like a week, no, about a month. So one day, this lady called me, are you not coming to work? I said, there's no key for me to come out. That was when he started locking me in the house. There's no key. He said I have to stop working.
Right. So do you have national insurance number? Did he get that for you?
Yes.
He's not. You got national insurance number, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. But you didn't work because obviously you were pregnant when you got here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So the problem now, before I'm sharing my link for people to come and discuss this. Number one, Ella needs our help, my people. Okay? Ella needs our help.
To don't abandon me with this baby, because even if he's denying the child that he's not the father, now I've sent them the birth certificate, marriage certificate. We've done DNA test and he's still the father, yet he's not helping.
So you done DNA? You did DNA?
We've done DNA test and he's the father. Now he said because he doesn't want to pay the child maintenance, he said he's working 1 day a week and he stays in 3-bedroom flats, in 3-bedroom house. I said, okay, fine. If you're working 1 day a week because you don't want to pay child maintenance, who might be carrying the boy now for 2 days? Let me look for something and help myself to pay this rent in the refuge.
Right. Okay. So, yeah. This is what it is now. She's in refuge and she's not working. She's got, how old is your baby?
He just turned 3.
He's 3 years old. So she's got a 3-year-old child and she cannot walk. And they're asking you to pay for refuge. Me, I didn't even know. How do they ask you? Where did they expect you to get money to pay refuge from? Eh? You are fleeing from domestic violence and they're asking you to pay. How much is the rent?
It's £22 a week.
£22 a week. Okay. All right. I've got somebody on the studio. Osage. Hello. Good evening. Mr. Osage, it's you.
Yeah, it's me.
It's so nice to see you. Please, I need your contact. Oh, everybody is asking me about that business you spoke about that day. I didn't know how to contact you. Thank God you are here. I need your contact. Please take my phone number down and please reach out to me later. Can you do that, sir?
Yeah,
hello?
I can. Yeah.
Yeah. My WhatsApp number is on the system, please. If you can contact me, that would be great. So you're welcome to the show.
Okay. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. What do you have to say? Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to talk about the police in the UK, you know, because she said something about, I don't know if she called the police. The police came, they saw the injury on her leg, but they didn't do anything about it.
They took her to hospital, but they didn't arrest him. She said she told them not to.
Okay. I don't know how the law works. Okay, I don't know how the law works in the UK, but here in the US, right? The issue. What am I talking?
We are hearing you, sir. We are hearing you. Continue.
Okay, so the issue of domestic violence in America is different. You know, we have levels of assault. You know, we have what we call misdemeanor assault, class C. That's offensive contact, right? We have a class A assault, that is bodily injury, you know,
yeah.
serious bodily injury. Then we have felony, you know, that's the highest.
Right.
So when we go to a domestic violence call, you know, it could be a third party caller that call. It doesn't have to be the complainant or whoever is involved in it could be just a random person.
Okay.
Know?
Yeah.
So when we, like I said, when we go to a domestic violence call, someone has to go to jail. There is no way you can play it like, you know, because it's a very serious offense. Yeah, you can, if you don't do the job, well, you can even lose your job just because of domestic violence. You know, it's not like in the US here, they take domestic violence very serious. You know, very serious. Like in our case now, the police came, they took her to the hospital, but they didn't arrest the guy. Right?
The law is not serious here. I'm telling you, it's not only domestic violence. The law, even sentences here, their sentence is a joke in this country. I'm telling you. It's a joke in this country. Their policemen don't even have, they don't carry anything. It's bats they carry up and down and touchlights. Can't police be that. I beg, leave UK, Jare.
Okay, so like I said, when we go to a domestic violence call and people will tell you, oh, I don't want to press charges, you know. But so the keyword that we use to avoid further acts of domestic violence from occurring, someone has to go to jail.
Right.
There's no way you can downplay it, you know. So I was surprised when she said that the husband didn't go to jail, like they just only. So I was like, really?
I'm not surprised. I know how they are not. The law is not too strict here. I'm telling you.
Wow.
No, it's not. It's not. I'm not surprised. It's not the first time I'm hearing it. I'm telling you. They will be asking you what you want them to do. That's what they do. It's true now. No mind UK now. Just not be here with they live now today. We see it now. I see it in my line of work. Huh? You said?
Tomorrow they will say that the wife say more arrest her. No.
Tomorrow they will say now the wife say make arrest her. What if it buy you for no get out to the talk say now the wife say make we arrest her? You they get belly, somebody they beat you. Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, that's how the law is here. Sometimes it depends on. Sometimes it depends on the officers, and some people in the comment section are actually saying that if it's a white woman, they probably would have arrested. Maybe it's got something to do with it. I believe that as well, because they don't take our people seriously anyway. But the police here, they are racist too. So yeah, that has an element to play in it. If it's a white person, definitely. If it's a white woman, they will not live without arresting that man. But they probably looked at her. Yeah, that she's a black woman now. So who can kill herself?
When I was at the hospital, they went back to arrest him in the house.
Yeah. They went when you were in the hospital, they now went because he didn't come to the hospital, was now paining them that he didn't come. So they said he was not remorseful for what he did. Why didn't they arrest him in the first place when they went there? When they saw that your ankle was seriously damaged. Thank you very much, Mr. Sage. Please, my number is on the screen. Yeah, can you take it down so that you can reach out to me on WhatsApp, please? I'd like to talk to you privately about something important. Thank you so much. You can see now that you went to Nigeria and married a woman you met on Facebook, and you are so happy. You called us that day. You were just, telling us about how blessed you are, you and your wife. And now this man went to Nigeria to marry, and it's a different story we're hearing. So,
family friend.
Yeah, and they say they are family friends. So you see, life. The one that is a stranger on Facebook turned out to be, the marriage turned out to be sweet. Family friend turned out to be a demon. So what do we know about life? If you just want to encourage or say something, to Ella, she's listening. Please, yeah, I've shared my this thing. We're going to try and support her. On behalf of Obodooyinbo TV, we're going to pay for 2 months for her rent. So you can take that and not worry about rent for 2 months. Ella, you say your rent is £22 per week. Okay, we'll pay 2 months for you. I will pay 2 months for you. Okay. If anybody wants to support her as well, because I don't want her to be stressing about looking for money now to go on. She doesn't have food. The children, the baby needs supplies, and I don't know what's happening. The guy is saying that he doesn't have money and all that. So whatever we can do. Yeah. Hi, Junior. I've got you.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah. So since you're taking care of 2 months, I'll catch up on another 2 months as well.
Thank you, Junior. So, I didn't expect that again. You just gave money to Success in Canada.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
It's okay.
Ella, say thank you to Junior. He's gonna pay for 2 months. I'm paying for 2 months. So you got 4 months rent covered now. So you don't need to worry, okay?
Thank you. God bless.
Okay, thank you so much, Junior.
So Auntie B, is it okay if I ask her a few questions?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not trying to shake the tables today. I know it's
that's all right.
It's a Wednesday, but I gotta
I trust your judgment, Junior. Go ahead.
It's a Wednesday. I'm trying to keep it peaceful, but
okay.
I have to ask this question. So how old is this guy? I'm sorry, I came in a little bit late.
He's 44 years old.
Is 44 years old? Okay. Has he ever been married before?
Has he ever been married before, Ella?
He was married. He didn't tell me it was. When I got here, I knew that he was married before, but no kids.
Okay.
So he was married before, no kids. So
yeah.
So how? I mean, I'm gonna get a little bit deeper. Don't worry. So how often did you guys ever have sex when you came to the UK, or you guys just didn't have sex frequently?
Okay, so were you doing any kerewa when you came to the UK?
Oh, kerewa.
Did he sleep with you?
Yes, he came September. Then
no, not in Nigeria. When you came to the UK. When you came to London.
The first day I came in, it was like dragging because I was angry. He refused to come on time at the airport. He had to drag me. You're my wife. Come on, lie down. I said, okay.
So the first night.
When he knew that I was pregnant, that was a big talk. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So she said once. Also once in Nigeria and once here.
That's a little bit strange. You know, that's
Nigeria was not once, like it was fine in Nigeria, but yeah, since I got pregnant, everything stopped. Said it's either you accept the bad side or you forget about sex.
So you didn't hear that before, Junior?
Whoa, no, I just came in
didn't?
late. No, I came in late.
That's why we're all screaming that this is what we're talking about Sunday. Why do you think we didn't just assume? And she also said that he has a very close friend that he was going to cook for.
Right. So let's talk about that close friend. That close friend. So who cooked when he was with you? Was it the one that was cooking, or was it you that was cooking?
I can hear you now. Sorry, Junior.
Okay. Yeah. So I wanted to ask, who was cooking in their marriage?
Who was cooking in your marriage, Ella? Who was cooking when you were living with him?
Sometimes me and sometimes him.
Okay, so why is he going to a friend's house to go and cook for a friend? I don't even cook for a friend.
He said every time they go and do shopping together. She said every time they will go and do shopping together with this. What did you say his name is? Jagaban or something. Yeah, but when she gave birth, he never cooked for her one day, never cared for her, but he was going to his house to go.
Why is he going to his house to go and cook? That's very strange.
They were always hanging out, and she never goes with him.
Yeah, I mean, I understand they hanging out, but he cooks for the guy. Who does that? That's weird.
Oh, you didn't hear half of it. You need to watch this video all over again. Junior.
I will.
It's deeper than that. She was pregnant. She was in labor, and she fell into labor. The guy left her and went to work.
Whoa.
He's a support worker. I'm telling you, you've not heard half of it. You think it's about cooking that is the problem.
So this one is past sexuality. This guy is just wicked. I'm sorry. This guy is just wicked.
I think there's some mental health that I can see here.
Yeah, but we're not going to let it slide on the mental health. He has to be responsible.
After beating me, he will cry. I said I should kneel down and tell him I'm sorry. I say,
he will beat her and tell her to kneel down and say, I'm sorry.
Auntie B, the guy has to pay child support. I'm sorry. I don't know how the UK works, you know, but the guy has to pay child support. Whether it's mentally ill, or he's gay, or
you know what? I'm not even bothering myself. If he has to pay child support based on his job, he's a support worker. What he will pay will not be up to £50 a month. Let me just tell you.
Okay. So how's she going to be? Is she allowed to work? Does she have
She's allowed to work. She's allowed. The good thing is that the only good thing that's come out of this whole thing now is that in the shelter they've applied for her because she came with spousal visa.
Spousal visa, yeah.
Yeah, which she hasn't got her indefinite leave yet. But the good thing that's come out of being in shelter now is that they've applied for her, so she's working. But she can work already because she's already got national insurance. She's not here illegally, so she can work. But she's saying that she cannot because the baby is 3 years old.
So they can't do a shared custody.
That's what she said. She's tried to get him to take the baby, but he said no. He wants to send the baby to Nigeria to his family.
Oh Lord!
That's what I'm telling you, Junior. You didn't hear half of the story.
Oh my God! Yeah.
He said she must agree for him to send the baby to Nigeria so she can work full time. And she said, "I can't send my baby to your family." That was the day he beat her and broke her leg. That was the day that police came.
So when I came in, she said that the cop came and she told him not to arrest him. I mean, I understand that she didn't know the law. He should have been arrested at that point.
Yeah. She said that she didn't want them to say. She said she didn't want them to say that her family to say that she got her husband arrested. She's from Nigeria. So
that doesn't work in the West. So But I was just trying to figure out the other part, but I'm gonna off. But I'll listen in the background. The guy needs to be responsible. I'm sorry. There's no way around that. So gay, straight, whatever he is, alien, he needs to be for the baby. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Junior. Thank you for your generosity. God bless your good heart.
No problem.
God bless you. I love you very much. People should stop calling me on WhatsApp. Please stop calling me on WhatsApp. I'm on live. I can't take your call. If you want to talk, please come on the studio. If you come to the comment section, you will see the link. It's very easy. Just click on it. You'll be in the studio. I can't take your call, my people. I'm sorry. Augusta, You see the one who strong pass you today, you quickly jump in. You are in the height.
Auntie B, Auntie B.
Strong pass you today, you talk.
When I see the thing, I say, Shay. They don't catch this one put again like me. Stella Dennis, you'll be more than fine. Don't worry yourself. It go hard small, but it go smooth later.
Amen.
You're very legal here. No fear. When they bring people like this in, they just isolate you. So you don't know what's in the happen. Like Auntie B was telling me the other day, if I had known you, Augusta, you will not leave London. That's why they will not let you know anybody.
Augusta, I live London. Augusta, I live mansion.
I run live mansion. Not sure why you know they sleep for night. I run live everything.
No, we can't select to go blow for there. Wait till the video. I beg this.
First of all, this my sweet lady, don't worry, you have a friend in me. I have lived in a refuge. I lived in a refuge for 8 months. I know all the corner. Everything. You might end up in court, so I'm going to prepare you well. Like I will show you the road. So Auntie B will give you my number. You are my friend from today. No worry, I got you. I got your back.
Thank you.
For your rent, my dear viewers, she has to pay rent. Refuge is not government owned. It's privately owned. It's for a charity, but it's subsidized. Seriously subsidized. That's why it's £20 a week. But if she was entitled to public fund, they would have allowed her to be living there while they try to process her fund. But because she came in with a spousal visa, she's not entitled. So she has to pay. And if she doesn't pay, it will get to a stage they will want her to leave. And the police could not help them, could not arrest that man then, because a lot of our women end up not coming to the court to testify against the man. Police no one waste money where they not get, so God they do all those kind of things. Reach the stage where be say the woman need to come and testify. This the woman that will go and be crying to police to release her husband for her. So that's why police ask from the beginning, are you ready for this? If you say yes, then they take it up. If you say no, sorry, they will just treat the person and let's go. So that is it. You're even lucky they who helped you and showed you the refuge.
If you were in London now, I want to go and see her. I would have said you should come. Let's go and see her.
I want to see her. That's why I say I'll go and see her. But
yeah, we'll do a visit.
It has to be next month. August, sorry. My kids go living. Yeah, it has to be next month. I must see her. You see that London? You go. I will take you go London. Not in London. You won't go see her. Be ready to go see Big Ben. You go.
If I won't go London
Bridge. You go see how those ones tire now.
I don't feel like London Bridge. You go see where they tire you.
And then.
Oh, okay, Augusta, I go link to
for her. Then she will go. Then.
No worries.
Okay. Then for her accommodation, I will pay 1 month.
Augusta, you with 4 children. You with 4 children.
No worry. Now this one either. I have been out. I know how it be. No worry. That one will keep me now. We'll go just do some kind of food for some time. We'll not go chop some kind of food.
You go reduce that. Your diet. You use and do your diet. Thank you, Augusta. I will connect you now for WhatsApp. No worry.
All right.
Thank you, my love.
Right.
Yeah, thank you. Now 5 months you don't get now. 5 months rent. 2 from me, 2 from Junior, and 1 month from Augusta. Augusta is also in your shoes.
Oh, Augusta, thank you. God bless you.
She's been in shelter before. She even has 4 children. Thank God, the only one you don't born, so you are lucky. Okay. So guys, you're welcome.
Good afternoon, Auntie B. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Ella, can you hear? You can hear the people that are talking?
No, I can only hear you.
Okay. You can only hear me. Okay. Later you watch it. Yes. Don't worry. I cannot keep repeating. Don't worry. You watch it all over later. You hear what they are saying, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Continue.
Good afternoon, Ella. I mean, just listening to her story brought back memories of what happened to me. It's the same thing. And I'm going to be honest with you. Your husband is he's gay. He's just gay. My ex-husband too, he's gay. I was the 3rd marriage for him. And it was the pressure of, oh, you need to marry a Nigerian wife. I'm grateful to God that my parents, they stood by me and said, you need to leave this man before he kills you. And I'm grateful also to the church that I went to. My pastor straight out told me, you need to leave. It's the devil or there's something else going on with this man. And the question I always ask is, why bring somebody over if you know you're just going to be pure evil to this person. Obviously, you don't love this person. You don't want to chat with this person. So why bother? There's no shame. You can be anything you want to be, but do not bring another person over to a country that doesn't know her left from her right, and you make that person's life a living hell. And I'm just grateful to God that I had people that I literally met them online on TP. I am telling you, the people that have helped me in America are people that I met online. From living, it was on Craigslist, I met somebody that treated me better than my ex-husband. So Ella, I want you to know that you will survive. By the time you look, you'll be like, Auntie P, I'm telling you, on April 19th, I became a U.S. citizen.
Okay.
When I became a citizen, I was like, oh my God, I made it. I survived. Ella, I just want you to know, by the time you look back, it's like, was this a dream? You are in my prayers, and I just want you to know, be strong. You will survive in any country you find yourself in. And for your ex-husband, trust me, he's going to have stories. Oh, she was like this. She was this. No, Oga, there was something wrong with you.
Yes.
There was something wrong with you. You had no right to do what you did to her.
22-year-old girl.
And thank you so much for this.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you. God bless you. So thank you so much. I didn't catch that. The person that gave $45. Okay, that will go to Ella. Definitely goes to her. $45 might not pay for 2 months because they have a way of devaluing the dollar very much here, but we'll add it anyway. So altogether, we got 7 months for her now. Junior, 2 months, me 2 months, Augusta go 2 months, and then this person will make it up to be £45. Thank you so much, everyone that is donating. If you are in the UK, you can pay directly into our account. That's fine. I've got her account number there. And you can also pay if wherever you are, if you want to pay directly to our account, that's fine. Barry, I've got you. You're still not talking.
Yeah, Auntie, good afternoon. Hello?
Barry, are you here?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You're welcome.
Thank you. First of all, I want to apologize to the lady and what she experienced in the hands of this man. He doesn't represent all men, so that's one thing I want to put out there. The thing is, his motives right from the very beginning was wrong, and I see that playing out in a lot of men here in the US, and as well as perhaps some European countries, where when a man isn't financially buoyant, what he does is, okay, fine, how can I get that extra income into the house? And what the route they go is, okay, let me go bring one young girl. Basically what a lot of people do is, oh, let us go and look for one nurse back home or somebody in the medical field. And they pull them here, and if things don't work out somewhere along the line, the lady learns the ways here and decides to hold on to her money, then things go south totally. So the motive, you can tell from her story, even right from when the baby came into the picture, that was when he was like, oh, he didn't want the baby at all. Basically, her role was to come here and make money so that they would live together. So that's the thing. So this is an eye opener. This is a lesson to all of us, those who are listening back home and other parts of Africa, around the world, that, you know, when a lady comes to say, oh, come, let's go, like, there are certain background checks. I know living Nigeria, living the continent is appetizing, it's great, but sometimes your life back home will be better than what you come and meet here. So so that's just the thing. His motive right from the get-go was absolutely wrong. So once again, I'm sorry for the pain that you've been through, and God will give you the strength to go through it.
Thank you so much, Barry. I appreciate good men. You know, we have to say that even though we keep seeing and hearing all these stories about men who treat women as if they are shit, like they are nothing, there are still a whole lot of men out there. You know, you have to really sift. It's like you want to cook beans. You have to pick. Unfortunately, some of these younger women, even older women too, it's not only by age, it's only by the grace of God, you know. They just It's unfortunate. They fall into the wrong hands, and stories that touches the heart start to happen. Okay, I've got Barry. I've got you now. Can you unmute yourself, please?
Hello, Auntie B.
Hello, Barry. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Yeah, ma'am. Ella, I'm so sorry to hear what you're going through. In fact, my eyes are swollen here.
Yeah.
She's so young to go through that. She's just too young. Even those that are even older, nobody deserves to go through any pain. She's just starting her life. Something similar to what she's going through is what one lady I met during my English test in Abuja, back in Nigeria, told me that she's going to right now. In fact, she called me. At the beginning, I thought she was the one speaking, but I'm like, oh no, that's not, because the girl has an Igbo accent. So I knew she wasn't the one.
This is her picture. This is her last picture.
She's so pretty to go through that. She's just too pretty.
I'm telling you, I called her on video today. This girl is like a model. She's like a beauty queen. I was like,
that's
everything you're going through.
And I was telling her to call you. She said her husband watches your program. That her husband is going to, in fact, his husband that introduced your program to her. So I was confused. I didn't know what to do.
No, tell her to contact me. It's okay. She doesn't need to come. I can tell the story if I know. If she talks to me, she doesn't need to come herself. Yeah? Barry? Common sense sisters, you are not helping me to police this comment section today. Somebody has offered to pay again and I didn't even know. I'm missing it. You should help me now, Joe. Where is the comment? Because my hands is everywhere. Somebody said they will pay. Somebody said they will pay 2 months. Rosanna, is it the same one? Is it the same one? Rosanna's comment, Miss Rosanna. Okay. Hello, Light.
Hello. Hi, Sister Bray. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sweetheart. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry, Sister Ella, you had to go through all of this. And God bless you for having the courage to reach out to Sister Bray for us all to learn as well. It's more like a reflective section for us as well. God bless your child and help you to come out better in this. Sister Bray, I would like to say a few things concerning this case. Why people might not be, why it's underreported, it's quite frequent than we think. And most times, these things happen frequently more than we do think because they are underreported. Are you hearing what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I can tell you I've experienced a few people, jokingly pass these things like, oh, I brought you out here. I need the money. You need to repay me back. Some jokingly, but they mean it.
But why don't they tell the person before they bring them here that it's a transaction that they need to pay back? At least the people that do trolley, in Benin, they tell the people that they even take them to swear. They have a contract. They already know that they'll pay back. So why don't these people tell them that, okay, you pay me back for the money? That is a business transaction.
There's a lot to it. Most people will say that is really a love relationship, but they still want other kind of packaging. Like you heard the last brother that talked about how most of them most people who are not financially stable want a younger person that they can drench. This person, they'll be carrying pregnancy for them and doing all sort of things and, hustling and bustling or wanting nurses. All these things are real. Some of them will go and they really do love the person, but they're also thinking of the other side of marriage these days whereby anything, maybe the person don't like them as much, especially older men, and they'll bring the person in as students so that if you misbehave, you will be on student visa and you can't really be attached to them as a permanent resident or citizen. Even these things are real. Some it will be like all they go home to do is to be testing thousands of girls and looking for the ones that
this one she said this one is their family friend. The guy has known her since she was 10 years old. But her parents are gone now. You see, her parents are passed. So it's like she only has a sister. So she's got, that's why she said he was saying to her that even all your family, if I finish them, nobody will ask me.
It's real. Most don't care whether they know your family or not. They have their agenda to fulfill. They just look for people who their parents can sponsor them to even come along with them you know, in the name that they don't have anything, because they're also afraid of losing someone after bringing them out from our place, and then they'll say, oh, she came here and left me. So they'll sort of make you sponsor yourself. It's either you're a working class lady and you have the money to pay for your travel expenses, or you have a rich family. All these things are real. Or, you know, the person sponsors you and like make you not get pregnant until they kind of recover the money they spent, you know, in the name of love marriage. You know, like they are very, very calculated. And, you know, these things happen. But one thing that struck me is I didn't know that UK of all place will be having this kind of case and be treating it the way that I'm hearing now. I didn't know it before now. I was so surprised, because I know places like US, Canada, Australia will not take this. People don't even know that emotional and even financial abuse, which is part of this case still, is still a serious case once it's properly documented and reported. If you're working in the medical profession, whether mostly if you're like, let's say you're a doctor or a nurse or something like that, or even health nursing assistants, if it comes on your police report, that's it. That's it. You might not be able to work anywhere. And most times, if you're a professional with a license, you can lose your license. I've had someone, but there's also this issue whereby it appears we have been so much conditioned to struggle love that most times our women are afraid to speak up when they're going through a lot, even when they know that they have laws that will help them. It's so real. I've seen people whereby, you know, the wife will get pregnant while they are quarreling.
They say even in the US, there are many cases like that.
Yeah, they will tell the wife to abort the child.
They say they will even be telling them that you will be deported. Don't forget that information is power. The knowledge that you don't have, if you don't have knowledge, your ignorance can be used against you.
Exactly.
Okay? Exactly. So the man told her, if you call the police or you call ambulance, you will pay. If you call the police, they will deport you, and I will take your child and give your child to my sister. You remember, you need to do your DBS check for you to work in the UK. This is not Nigeria, okay? The police may not have pressed charges against you, but it is not too late. You went to Nigeria and married this girl, brought her here when you know you don't even like her, and you decide to do this. I want to believe that she's lying. Thank you very much, Light, for your contribution. Thank you. All right, I've got Vetmaya here. Hello, Vetmaya.
Greetings to everyone. And to read this story is really sad. I really set my heart to her. I mean, for a young girl of her age to go through all this, you know, just listening to it, I pray that God strengthens her. You know, the problem with this bringing people abroad, most of the time, people tend to look at the person who is coming, that is the person who could be the one treating the one who's already in the diaspora bad, being ungrateful, leaving the person. But these people who are also coming, they also have, some of them go through a lot, and due to the ignorance, just like what Ella went through. I'm actually a bit triggered because there was a church I was going to that I stopped going because I failed in helping someone who was almost in Ella's situation. Her own ended. She didn't completely open up to me, but I saw all signs that she was going through abuse. She even tried to give money to me to keep, which my partner then said I shouldn't do that. That's somebody's wife. I should not involve myself. This girl ended up jumping inside a fast train, and this thing have been with me for so many years. Listening to,
in which country did it happen?
In Switzerland 2 years ago. And she was coming to a church, and we always seen her, and she did not really get the help that she deserved. She died in front of our eyes, and this has been living with me for so many years.
Wow, we admire. You've been coming on this show, and we never knew this.
She reached out to me. She reached out to me a week before she died. She wanted to give me some money to keep because she had a daughter, and I was like, you know, when somebody's married and they'll be like, oh, be careful, that's somebody's wife, they brought her from Africa. If something goes wrong, they will blame you.
Who was telling you that?
My partner, my boyfriend. I shouldn't get involved. I shouldn't.
How did it feel when this happened? Now, when the girl now jumped in front of the train, how did that person feel?
Actually, I don't know. I feel he said, yeah, it's unfortunate, but we did not know she did not open up. But there's something that you'll be going through. You are new. She was new here. She didn't really know so many people. I wasn't like a personal friend, but she was coming to church. We could see how haggard she looked. People would help her and like pray for her, but nobody ever like really start to really with her to really listen to what she was really going through. She came to my place one day, 10 o'clock in the night, and we talked, and she explained to me that, the reason she wanted me to keep this money is because in case of anything, if she has to go back, because she cannot tell me everything that she's going through, but this man is not treating her right, and all that. And I was really worried, but I didn't really know. I couldn't tell her that, okay.
Sometimes the best gift that you can give somebody is just to listen to them. Okay.
I know, but I did but sometimes I feel like I was.
It's like a cry out. She was crying out, yet nobody heard her in the church. They didn't hear her. They saw that she was haggard. You say somebody that they brought from Nigeria that hasn't got family. Do you know how isolated she must have felt? Because a young lady reached out to me a couple of days ago. She's here for her master's degree, and she was saying, "Auntie Bridget, I'm so lonely. I'm getting depressed. Please, do you know any people 20s and 30s like her? She's all by herself." I'm trying to paint a picture of how lonely it is when you leave Africa to come abroad. You feel you are cut off from your family, your friends, anything you are cut off. So when you come to a church, they are supposed to embrace you, to listen to you, and look out at the signs. Because it's not everything that somebody says from their mouth.
You can say that again. You can say that again.
There are signs. It's called body language. You see somebody, a woman that is going through something, look at her very well. She's not going to make eye contact. She'll be ashamed. She'll be hiding. She's not going to be confident. There are so many signs. Yet, nobody noticed because the church is all about, praise the Lord, let's pray. Yeah. But prayer is good. I believe in prayer. I'm a woman of faith. But we need to do more. We need to do more.
We need to do more.
Yeah.
We need to take action, honestly. And at the end of the day, the guy was deported, and that girl is here living in Switzerland. Both parents are not around that little girl.
Oh, the guy was deported, the man that married her.
It was a big, they later find out how he was abusing her, a lot of things. Even they later find out that even the documents he was using were not really his. He was a con artist, and he was deported after she died, and then they took the child. So the child lives here with foster care, both so parents. He was deported.
Good riddance.
And I mean, I saw the child one day at the train station with her school. I almost had a mental breakdown. Like I couldn't even look
at guilty. You start feeling bad that if you knew.
Yes, I couldn't even look at this child.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
I know, but I still feel like the church can do more in our community, for God's sake. Praying is not enough.
Yeah, it's okay, Vietmaya. It's not your fault. It's unfortunate that she didn't open up and you couldn't read the signs. Okay. Some of us have more perspective in this area. Okay. So don't blame yourself, please. It's not your fault. I know that's a very huge load. It's a huge burden you're carrying on yourself, but please do not blame yourself. But I absolutely believe what you are saying, that we can do more. Okay. The church needs to do more. Okay, don't just tell a woman that is being abused that, oh, don't worry, don't call the police, don't tell anybody. Let's pray. Yes, this is better. You're welcome.
Hi. I just wanted to say that because she said she was going to ask the husband to take care of the child maybe 2 days a week so that she can work.
Yes.
And I don't think that's a good idea, because like the saying goes, when somebody shows you who they are or tells you who they are, believe them. He's stated, I think, or he's shown that he doesn't want, he didn't want the child.
Yes.
Yeah, he didn't want the child.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a good idea at all.
Yeah.
For him to be with the child alone.
I agree with you completely. When she told me that, she was saying that, oh, if you only can take the child for 2 days at work, I said, are you okay? Take which child? The child that the child is threatening that he will take to Africa is the child he wants him to take. Keep your child with you. If you don't, that's not time to raise money for her, so she doesn't need to worry about rent and food. Okay?
Yeah.
Whatever we can do to support her, so she can pay her rent. We've managed to get rent for her for 7 months now. If we can get more money for her, so she can buy food and buy food for the baby, so she doesn't need to worry.
Yeah.
Because the reason why she was worrying about, going to work is because so she can afford the rent. So they don't kick her out. It's only a room, but at least let her just stay there until she gets herself together. I don't think she should be running to go and work now. So whatever support that we can, please, I'm asking you, this is a very fertile ground to sow. If you want to sow, you want to sow into Stella's life, please, I'm begging you. I'm not asking you for myself, but for her. Let's support her. You can hear the story that Vetmara just shared. She's in pieces, saying that if she knew, she could have done more. Well, thank God that Ella is still alive. She's here with us today. She's fleeing from abuse, domestic violence. Let us help her.
Yeah, so I think in the long run as well, not to leave the child with him, because I think he might actually do something horrible to her. And I just think with time as well, when she gets settled and everything, she'll be able to look after her child quite well.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Zuva.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I've been a fan of yours since you started.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, I'm just so grateful that I was able to talk to you today. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you, sis. Bye-bye.
All right. Okay, bye.
Right. So Zuva had that to say that, Ella, you're listening. Do not let that child out of your sight. All your pain, that your dislocated ankle, this is what you got from it. Barry, are you there?
Yes, I am here, Auntie B.
We didn't hear you again when you were talking.
I don't know what happened. I think it's the connection today.
Yeah, please. I am trying to organize if we go and visit her. Yeah, I want to go and see her. If you're interested in going to see her, please let me know. I don't want to go alone. She lives in London, so we can arrange for a weekend. I'm flexible. Saturday or Sunday, we can go. Please, I'm responding to you now. So if you live in London, you like to go and see Ella, you can arrange to meet somewhere. I will drive. I volunteer to drive. If you're not driving, if you're driving, we'll meet. So we can go and see her, please. Yeah.
I don't live in London, so I would have loved to really go,
Yeah. Anybody that lives in London that wants to come with me, please let me know. Reach out to me. You have my phone number and my contact details. So reach out to me. I want us to arrange to go and see her so that we can give her a hug. Okay?
Yeah,
let's just give her a hug. Yes, hug her and let her know that she's not alone, that she's got a community here and that we're here for her.
Yeah. God will bless you. God will bless you. Because loneliness and depression, coupled with bad marriage, is a quick killer. It kills faster than sniper.
Yes.
I'm telling you. Yeah. A quick killer. That lady I was telling you about, it's almost the same thing that she's going through. But her own case is quite different because she's older, but she's a very naive older lady. The man now is threatening her that he's not going to renew her document for her because she has been here now almost 5 years. That's not going to renew her document for her, that she's going to go back to Nigeria, that's going to take the child away from her. She left the home and she had to go back because of that. The man beat her and tied her to the bed as I'm talking to you. He does
Let
that.
her call the police. It's simple. Let her call the police. The police will carry.
He was telling her that if you call the police and they are divorced, that they are going to repatriate her because it's not going to renew her document.
That's a lie. That's a lie. It's a lie. Okay? The problem is that, like that other caller said, some of these women say now they know they help themselves. With all the beats where they beat their life, they talk, say, what would the family say? What would the family? In the family say, now you go there, they die. Let her call the police. It's simple.
Okay.
The husband they beat and they time for bed. Just call the police. They will come take her. Now that one go make her quick get paper self. They don't even know how this system they work. Social services will even help her. Like Ella now, they don't fight for her papers for her. You don't even need the husband to get paper again. Okay. And when some bad women they use that they use domestic violence, they will lie. I know I encourage her, make anybody know do more because karma is real. If you try them, God will punish you.
I just sent her your link now. So
if I know you, do not call the cops. But if you are being abused, the man they tie you to bed. If she stay there, one day, I know so far.
If I tell you one thing, when the man they do, that one is in fact my head almost burst. The man will tie her face down, sleep with her through the anus. Hey,
see something. The hear story. May sit down there then. May sit down there.
I noticed it because during when we were writing our exam, after we finished, the man called that man was shouting at her. When did they tell you that the result will be out? And she said, I don't know. Say, why don't you know you are a goat? You are a goat.
Not be abused with that one. They turn and down, they shag them from back. Not be abused with that. That one not
then I bed now. Not be even abuse. That one pass abuse now. What did
I be that now? You keep quiet. Tell her what she need to do. Make sure they collect her evidence. Okay? May they collect evidence. May they take pictures. They write everything down. But if she don't call police soon, you don't know what that man fit do to Ramo.
She fit go die. When I hear this story just now, person will die. So
I can tell you something. Life, it's very fragile. You don't take much to kill somebody. Slap 50 person. Yes, man. So all this year, she they abuse, suffer all this abuse. They receive them because you don't want to call police. We not go to call police for Ramo. That's the truth. We cannot call police. Yeah. If we don't tire, so they take that kind of and the damage, she never even know what she they go through. It go take her years to deal with all these things where she they go through. All these things where she they go through and no. How many children she gets?
Now one and she don't born.
How you tell know the man rich before you go marry him for Nigeria?
But they even got married. They were married 3 years before she came, before she joined the man. The man came to Nigeria, just married her and left her there. How those kind of marriage now?
Go Nigeria, go marry. Bring
and then kind of marriage. Now she don't even get any savings, and she work. I said, what are you even doing with your money? It's not the match they give everything. She don't get 1 naira. Put for one pounds there for one bank. She don't get.
Okay.
I don't know. I've sent her anyway. I've sent her so she contact you. Ella, be strong, okay? We are all here for you. Everybody's there for you. I'll see what I can do and add to your rent, okay? We are here for you.
Yeah, you get my number. It's on the screen. Write and down. Contact me.
Yes, I don't write them down already.
Yeah, if you need ways to pay, just contact me. Thank you, Barry. God bless you.
Thank you, ma'am.
And your friend, the earlier you run, the better. Okay. The earlier you run, it better. You sit down there, they play with fire. Fire now they play with. I not encourage anybody to go or lock my but you don't reach this one. Be say that they do you like this. If you stay there, okay. Augusta.
I come back, Sister B. I come back. It's just a quick one. You know, so when I hear something, when I want quickly advise, first of all, is it Ella that is our sister? Her name is Ella, right?
Yes.
Ella says she gets free 15 hours. The baby gets free 15 hours for the week. So if government pay for that 15 hours, then she can go and work. The baby is 3 years. My baby started school at 2. You know, so she got 15 hours for the week. And then for that lady when they're tied to bed, so make she call police. They will take her to the refuge. She will get accommodation fast. They will fight for her papers for her. They did that for one lady while I was in the refuge, and she got her papers. She was not connected to the man anymore. So she got her document. Yes, it's the fastest way, and they'll give you good accommodation. Cancel house for that matter. It's the cheapest you can get. Yes. You know, so let her do that. That one I made me say make her quickly talk. I be the right and you know see her. I say make her tell her say she can walk, and then her baby will go to this thing for 15 hours. But I don't know if her refuge will allow her work.
Which kind of work did
the baby will go to nursery?
Which work will she do for 15 hours? Which work?
It depends. It depends. You know, she's saying she cannot go. It depends on where she be and what she can do.
I don't know the kind of work where person go do for 15 hours. Anyway, August, I know where I'll go talk for WhatsApp.
All right.
Thanks, sweetie.
Yeah.
Lizzie, I've added you. We're rounding up now. I want to round up momentarily.
Hello, Auntie Bridget.
Hello, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Yeah.
I just wanted to add my 2 cents. I was also a victim of domestic violence, and I also went through a refuge. So I have a bit of experience. Obviously, she will need some support, but the UK government really, really supports women with victims of domestic violence.
Why are they asking her to pay rent if they support women? She's not working. Why are they asking her to pay rent?
I wasn't working as well. They shouldn't ask her to pay rent. They should apply.
They're asking her to pay rent.
That's very odd. They applied I don't know what refuge she's with, but the one I was with, they applied for housing benefit. They did everything for me.
She's not qualified for housing benefit yet.
Right, but there is a discretionary. Social services will offer a discretionary. There's a discretionary something available. Because she's not working and she's the mother of a young child, there's no way she can work.
Yeah, she's not qualified for they've applied. They've applied for her papers. But according to what she told me, I think they've even her case has been closed.
Oh no,
her case has been closed. I don't think that she's even open to any social services as we speak, which I don't understand. She has a young child. but she's in refuge, and they just closed it. I don't understand.
I don't know what kind of what charity that is, but that shouldn't happen, because I was with people who they even prioritize them. People who are in those kind of situations, they couldn't even speak English. In the refuge I was, they were prioritized. They sorted them out before they even sorted out people like me that at least we had papers.
Yeah, we'll go and see her, then we'll find out. That's why I want to go. I want to go and see her. I'm asking people, anybody who wants to go, if you've got chance, this is the Lord's work. I don't want to go by myself, so please, let's go. We don't need to be a multitude. 3-4 people, it's okay. We'll just go and see her, so we can talk more in details and find out what's happening with that. I know she's not claiming any benefit yet. She said they've applied for her indefinite leave, but she's got national insurance. But she cannot work because the baby is got only 15 hours. What work can you do for 15 hours? I don't know. So
it's not even, to be honest, like when I was there, you know how universal credit will be silly. I'm telling you, or you have work commitments and silly things like that. And I'm someone that before I came to this country, I was, in quote, a big girl. I made things happen. But when I was in that space, the trauma, for me, I saw it as,
I don't even want her to even bother about working. That's why I'm trying to get people to contribute. She doesn't need to work now. She needs to just put her mind together. This girl, she's a very young girl. She got married to this man at 22. I think she's about 24 now, or 25.
She doesn't need to work, and she won't need to work for a minute, because she's going to have to she needs to even get access to therapy.
Yeah,
she's
been through a lot. Yeah, she's been through a lot. So whatever support that we can give her now financially, at least to tide her over for some time, even if it's for 1 year, you know.
Yes, definitely.
The rent is paid. She's got a little money for food. It's only her and her child, so that she can at least get some help, you know, relax her mind, think, you know, relax and not stress about, oh, how am I going to pay my rent? Because, you know, yeah. Okay. So whoever is touched by her story and you want to contribute, please reach out to me. If you don't want to, if you haven't got a UK bank account to pay into, I put our account it's been flashing on the screen. This is my contact details. WhatsApp is the best bet, or email. This is my WhatsApp. Please contact me. Thank you so much, Lizzie.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good day. We are ending now. I am ending. I want to end in another 10 minutes. Light, did you come back?
Yes. Hi, Sister Bree.
Yeah, I had you before, right? Tonight.
Yes. Yeah, but if there's no other person talking, I can add a few things.
There are people waiting to talk. Okay. So quickly, 2 minutes, please.
Sister Brie, I was just thinking maybe we can start up some speak up campaign, because we really need to encourage our people to talk about these things. If not, you see how the sister that called from Switzerland was blaming herself, and she really does need to get therapy, because like that, we never can tell how she's going to cope with all this kind of thing for the rest of her life. So I'm thinking we really need to start this campaign, whether online, web, email, with a hashtag to make it go viral, and you know, put in some suggestion with churches trying to make people or demonize people who are going through abuse, because I've seen it a lot as well. They discourage people, and then these people are going through hell, and they're saying church told me this and that. So
all right, I'm open to that. Thank you so much, Light.
No worries. Thanks.
All right, cheers. Nicole is here. Hi, Nicole.
Hello, good afternoon, Sis Bridget. Hello, Obodo family.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for having this conversation. And I just want to send my heart out to Ella, first of all, and just tell her thank you for her courage for coming to this platform and sharing her story, because I do believe that it's going to be a light to many others who are perhaps going through similar difficulties or similar situations. I know that you're trying to round up, and as you do, I guess I would like to end with a couple of key pieces that I think are essential for Ella as we close, which is I believe that it is essential that Ella at this point create a safety plan. It's very common with abusers to want to punish their victims, particularly when they begin to bring these issues to light.
Right.
So I don't know how it works there. I am in the US, but I would encourage Ella to immediately go file a restraining order. That would give her both temporary legal and physical custody of her child.
Right.
That is essential. since she's married. Because at this point, yes, because at this point, both she and her husband share both physical and legal custody. This will help to protect her and her child.
Okay.
Secondly, I would encourage her to ensure that she has money that she has access to. I know that you are putting up her bank account, but I would want to verify that only her name is on that account.
I've checked.
Okay.
I've checked. Okay. So they had a joint bank account, and after she moved out, it took her name off it, so she didn't have access to the money. Okay. So she opened this. This is one of the smartest things she did. So after she got into refuge, she opened this one. So I checked before I told her to give me the account. It's only in her name.
Absolutely. So that's excellent. And even if she needs to put money away outside of that account, also I would encourage her to set up, now that you all are going to support her and you are there locally, somewhere that if she needs to get away or she needs to emergently drop her child off, that she has somewhere where she can list a few contacts that she has on deck, that if she needs to, she can drop her baby at, or she can hide out. Because, you know, this is a platform we're discussing, but this is her real life. Yeah. So when we leave here, she has to live this, and she's going to address the very real repercussions that have the potential to result. Definitely she should have access to alternative phone lines. Hopefully he doesn't have control or ability to shut off her phone line. That way she can always seek support and help. I just want to thank all of the family out here who are willing to support her. I'm definitely an advocate. Some of you who have seen me in the comments know that I'm one of those people who definitely believe that in these situations, the woman needs to get out. Because as the woman shared, we're oftentimes talking about life or death situations. And I'm one of those people who don't believe that it shall be taken lightly. I always have a tendency to believe the woman 100% unless or until proven otherwise. And so I always tend to think safety first. So thank you, Sis Bridget, for this platform, for being able to share these stories. I've been listening for a while.
Thank you.
And we really appreciate the work that you are doing.
Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate you. God bless you.
God bless you.
I'll definitely talk to her about that. Yeah, thank you. Let's just go and give her a group hug. Let's go and give her a group hug so she knows she's not alone. She's an orphan, but she's no longer an orphan now because she's got us. If you live in London, you want to come and give Ola a group hug. I am championing that. Okay? UK people, more than no for my hand though. Because Canadian people, what they've done, super impressive. Germany, in fact, overdue, they worry them. So UK people are beg, more than no for. I not say that the cuckoo cost us before. Say we sell fish. I beg. Look, we no sell fish. Okay, am I here? Solution focus.
Yes, ma'am.
We're back to solution focus again.
Yes, so it's all about solution now. You know I be. You know how it goes.
I know, Jare.
Well done. I don't really get chance to interact for the chat. I dey multitask. So I don't get time to work.
You dey school or you dey work?
No, I dey move places.
Oh, so, that's very hard.
Yeah, I just buy a house, so I dey move. I can't open up the cleaner.
Solution focus. Give it up.
Yeah.
Women achieving things, you know. Congratulations.
Thank you.
My house for California, not be joke. Wow.
You telling me almost the money when I call for
it's very expensive.
Extremely. Extremely. But we thank God. Now God make it possible. So I'm very grateful. Thank you. Yeah, so it's been crazy. So that time when I did join you now, I did busy like fire. Moving back and forth and everything. Yeah.
So watch all your fans for say we must watch the house. Next time bring champagne, come out watch them.
I go send virtual champagne.
Make we watch this new house where you buy so.
In fact, I need the prayers. All of Mona lambast the house with prayers.
So we go watch the house.
Yes, that's so. Thank God. So this matter. Well, Ella, my sister. See, don't let anything. See, if person never, they say who not go market, no know how they say they set things for markets. As far as you're alive, they born you for this world. You must experience what human being they experience. Some of us were able to escape it. Some were not able to escape it, right? Some have to go through something in order for you to have a story to tell. Sad as it may be, even though I know say good, it pain you, I know say, you know, the now necessary suffering for you, but take calm. Say this is not part of my experience. I go take her strong. You see that lady, which PhD holder we got yesterday, when I go through so many tough situations, but stayed focused and consistent, and she's fire right now, as in she was able to raise herself beyond all those things that she went through. So now the same thing I want speaking to Ella. Say this thing that happened to her not be the end of her. May she not feel say, oh, the world has ended, woe am I, things are happening. My dear, there's no human being on this earth that does not have a story to tell. This is your story. This is part of your story. It will make you strong. As you just can't take explainer for this platform now, right? Every people doing it, they're encouraged. When they go, they, you know, they go, they bold, they go come out, you know, they go realize it not be only them, the experience within that they experience, you know. Having said that, my ladies, all ye ladies, searching, waiting, whatever. Because may all of us borrow ourselves sense. Borrow thyself some sense. Because there are ways we can avoid these things, and thank God for JR and Doctor when come that last time. They are really opening our eyes.
You see how the similarity? Did you hear the shocking similarity?
Yeah, I heard it. I didn't know what to say. I was speechless. So clearly the man knew that he wasn't. He just married her to cover up.
Yes.
He just married, that's the example we're talking about. He just married the girl to cover up. For what? Be proud of who you are. Everybody must live your life, leave other people to live. Don't go and drag some innocent person into a situation that you know that you will not be able to, you know, provide for them or stand for them. So my sister, and I learn with they learn. No, all of us they learn. Maybe they shine our eye. Shine where. This is not time to understand. Before you enter something, you go no say yes. Now something you they enter.
No, say na family. That be family friend. I want to know say family friend go come turn out to family enemy.
Family na they sometimes family friend not be that they worse pass. Not be who close to person pass they do and pass. They say kokoroto. Abi Yoruba say kokoroto Jeff. Abewelo. That house, you know, person when they close, now they do this kind of things fast, you know.
Yes.
Now you need to get third eye. You need to get third eye. Your eye need to date ground. You have to be wise like a serpent and calm as a dove. Understand the times and the seasons we're in. Understand what's going on. Don't take anything for granted. God has given us our senses. He has also surrounded us with people. If we open up, now behind keyboard that they call get power. If they say may they call live, may they call face to face talk and no liver. Now so it be. Leave there, Sister Bridget. You are doing God's work. God day your back. Forget that one. Not let all those small mosquito when they disturb person. Not let her disturb you. Or people there in the chat room when they go swallow her up. So leave that one. Leave the battle for the chat room people. Do your own. Focus on your own, Jari. Well, my dear, it is well with her. She's going to come out. Thanks to all those that are helping, that have come out to say they want to help her. God bless each and every one of them. God bless you, obodooyinbo. God will bless you. He will bless you. You yourself, you'll look yourself, you'll say, is this me? Am I dreaming? Am I dreaming? You know?
Amen.
So,
thank you, my dear.
That one want talk. I better not listen to chat people. Focus on God work you they do. You get people you save lives. Do you know what it is to save lives? How many people get where to go talk, to get encouragement, to get help? How many? Please.
Another person is supposed to come today. Another person is supposed to do this show today. Honestly, I get to beg the woman, say, Madam, I beg you, oh no serious. This girl, serious pass. Make her fair do this girl. He said, when I just tell her say that domestic violence, he said, no wahala. Say no mind. You know, because she said na social worker. She gonna tell me, say, so no, make her do. I say, I need to get her help. I need to get her support.
Right.
Now we want swan self for assault and battery.
Exactly.
They talk.
Exactly. Make it bring gam now, not be sue. Well, Sister B, let him bring the paper. Make we read it. No, we know. So fire, so waiting. If he feels saying I like to get it, or make it come out, count up your side.
Exactly. It's simple.
We want to hear your
opportunity. We give an opportunity.
Make you defend yourself.
We want to hear from you.
Come
forward. Ella lie against you for this show.
Exactly.
Tonight,
Thank you.
Forward. Okay?
And come and defend yourself.
Come and defend yourself and tell us that everything that Ella has said tonight is a lie against your person.
Exactly.
So we'll go hear from you. No, but it's simple. Very, very simple. We are calling you to come forward. No hide. So we're not fear anybody, okay? We don't fear. I have to support Ella, and we're here for. I don't fear nobody.
100% support. If the guy is sitting getting your story to share, may he come out. May he come talk your side of the story. Then we go listen to him. Then we go know who they wrong, who not they wrong. It's simple. Which one be very
hear the other side. Now they cry every time. Say make we hear the other side. We say we won't hear the other side now. The admire, I think you should go and see the girl. Oh, don't feel guilty, I beg. Do not feel guilty. Go and see that little girl. Yeah, please go and see her. Love her. Show her love. Don't feel guilty. Forgive yourself for what happened to her mother. It's not your fault, Maya. Please go to foster care and see that girl.
Yes.
The church could not even adopt her. They have to put her in the foster system.
Can you imagine? With all the title that they pay and the offering.
The girl go into the system. They couldn't even bring the pastor could not adopt the girl.
Can you imagine?
People. They put the girl in foster care. After they don't help the mama, she jumped inside train. Now they don't put the girl for care system. Do you know how bad it is for a child to grow up in care? You know how bad it is? It's terrible like that. So Amaya, thank you, my dear. Congratulations on your new house. We'll go wash them all.
Thank you. I will send virtual champagne. No worries.
All right, then.
All right, no, thank you. Get a good rest tonight to drink on me. All right.
Thank you. Bye. So guys, I am just leaving you with the fact that this girl can be your sister. She can be your child. Let us stop all the hypocrisy in our community. When we have seen somebody in need, let us support them. This is what you can do. A lot of people, they hide. They cannot come out. Yeah, they cannot come out because they're afraid because of being judged and being told of what did you do? Why did you do this? They're not being listened to. They judge them. So she's so brave that she had the courage. I don't even know how she saw my video. She just said she was sending me messages, sending pictures. I say, hey, what is this? What's this leg? He says my leg. What did you do your leg? It's twisted. Now my husband beating me. In this country? What? Hey, my dear. So this is an opportunity for you to do good. Okay? If you want to do good and support, please, whether you are watching this video now or you are going to watch it later, please reach out to me. If you want to send money directly to her, that is fine. Okay? This is her account number. Send money to her in her bank account. But if you don't live in the UK or you don't have access to her, I'm happy for you to contact me. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Hopefully, we'll hear from David. I'm very sure we'll hear from him. This video will get to him very, very soon, okay? And he will contact us and come and tell us the other side of the story. I look forward to that day. And I will update you guys, okay? Right. So have a good evening, guys. Give this video a thumbs up. If you need to speak to me about supporting Ella, please reach out to me. And we'll take it from there. Thanks a lot for watching. And thanks for all those who have contributed. Junior, I thank you and appreciate you very much. I love you, bro. You are a very decent person. Very kind-hearted. In fact, all right. We'll talk again very soon. Thanks a lot for watching, my people. No, she's not going to leave the baby with the father. That one, I discourage her very strongly about it. So we don't need to worry about that route. No, she's not going to. Not going to happen. No. If she's eating eba, she and that baby will eat eba together. If she's drinking gari, she will drink gari together because this is the reward for all the beating when she received. And that her leg, you go use and remember, say, okay, now waiting game be that. So there's no way. Yeah. So the baby is not gonna go to him. Yeah. That's why I'm trying to raise money for her so she doesn't need to worry about paying rent and feeding. So the rent is very, very small. It's only £22 a week. So whatever you can do as God lays it in your heart, contact me. I beg. Let's help our parents. Okay? We can help our parents. If we can help our parents for a year, that would be good. The little money she has, she'll be using it to feed herself and manage herself. I don't want her to go and rush and be working now. She has a baby, and after everything she's been through, work is not the immediate concern now. Work is not the immediate thing. So please, who can help me support this young girl? And God will bless you as you do so. Thank you so much. May God bless every one of you that have contributed and those that will contribute later. I love you guys very much. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll speak to you in my next video. I love you. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.